Guys, hello, good morning. Is it still morning? It is, barely. Now, I didn't make a video last night, and I know I've been pretty religious with posting videos. I posted a blog post yesterday about HOMR, MGTI, and AVEO, and I apologize for, not being too rich on the detail. I worked last night, 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. So I sort of caught snippets of the market. I watched MGTI, AVEO, HOMI recipes as well. HOMI. Let's bring that chart out first of all, because this is quite significant. But what this does show is it's very low volume, and I think Tim mentioned this as well in one of his watch lists last week, because clearly it has been a bit of a pump. And what we're seeing now is so that's the daily chart, so, away it goes. Okay, it's freaking out a little bit. It's just that shitty. But it dropped 22% yesterday. Now, let's just do a Twitter search, because this is always interesting. I like doing this just to see what people's thoughts are. I like this, guys. As a broker here. So this is my other Twitter page. One is Scott Andrews, and then this is Trade Talk, Pip and Ain't Easy. So this is to do with my Forex stuff that I do. So, okay, and a very good friend of mine who's a very rich Forex trader actually recommended me to try Tim in my spare time, because I have quite a bit of it, because I do, longer term positions with my Forex stuff. I timed holding it weeks at a time. Let's retweet this. That's perfect. Okay, so Mark McIntosh is onto it. He is onto it. This guy, trader, poker, economics. Cool story. Man, I like that. Pump and dump. There's not too much activity on it. Anyway, so that's interesting. So we've got, not a lot of traffic, but I guess it's so low volume that it's hard to sort of jump into this. Okay, so it's, well, I mean, daily it's, near 300,000, which isn't a lot, to be honest. So this is probably not really worthy of trading. Anyway, so we'll go to MGTI now. Actually, we'll bring it up on the chart. So what I was going to say is, what was the low? Wow, the low got at 125. The problem is, okay, and it's sort of holding 140. The problem is here is, this is significant. That's a big candle. No news though. I don't. What was the volume on that? Even that, the volume wasn't great. I'm just going to stay clear of this one, guys. It's too low volume, so yeah. I might look for shares to short at like 135 or so and try and get down to $1. But you just know there could be an aggressive bounce at $1. It just scares me, and then you can't get out. So, all right, MGTI. This is a little bit more interesting here. So, I don't know where the volume chart is, but what's the volume on that? So this actually shot off quite nicely, MGTI, and I'll bring up the market watch on this. So they actually announced, I think it was 9 a.m., that MGTI Capital announces uplisting to OTCQB. And there's a little bit more chatter about this one than HOMI as well. I'll bring up the Bitcoin chart. This is a nice little catalyst because they're into Bitcoin mining as well. They've spent a little bit of money. So we're near 4,000 again. It's just harder to deny. And we're above, I think that's a 55 or a 50, and that's a 20. That's what that looks like. So we're back above that. So it had weakened a little bit, and that was to do with the drop of the share price. But now this here is interesting. So as proof for uplisting, will commence trading effective today on the OTC QB venture market operated by OTC Markets Group. Okay. One of the largest US-based Bitcoin miners. That's why I, link it to a correlation to the Bitcoin price might fuel interest or non-interest in the company. Crypto assets, materially. Okay, so they want to mine more. So how will I potentially play this one? If we can get above, what was the high here? 273, maybe a 270 buy, and go to the 5 minute. Wants to load up for me. So really heavy consolidation, and maybe like 265 as a mental stop. So 10 cents and aiming for potentially 3. We'll see what sort of resistance we're going to encounter. We'll go to the hourly chart. I really want a 3 to 1. So, okay, we've got May. Do we have major resistance at 3? Really? I mean, we've got a little bit of resistance here, 288. But the main stuff is, 320. So, an entry at 275. And then a stop at 265, and then 3 to 320. It's a potential target. And I understand if you watch my videos, you would have noticed that I had a short bias previously, but that's the beauty of being a day trader. You can switch biases and adapt quickly. But I'll watch this one, an AVEO. I'll get this here. It's up a little bit, up 6 odd %, which isn't fantastic. MGTI definitely more interesting. I'll see what the volume was. Sorry guys, on MGTI before so decent volume, 3.7.
Market data connection lost.
My internet's taking me around here a little bit. The life of a trader in Perth. Yippee. Still got the copper. 3.6. So AVEO recent stuff was here. So there was a little bit of positive data on payments for research granted to them, and I think this one here that we're talking about, it's to do with the tolerance to the drug from the trial patients, and it was better compared to other drugs in the testing parameters, and also there were less side effects as well. So that sort of fueled this big run up. It's pretty flat though on the 380. It's getting to, but it closed at 377. So potentially, if it gets above 380, maybe a 385 play. Where's the chart? Alright, so this is not, I'm going to close this down for now, guys, but I'll look at AVEO. Seems to be a bit of resistance up here at the 4s. So maybe I won't play this, but I'll put in some screenshots as well, and I'll update things later on. But again, it's going to be a little bit hard for me to trade, but I'll monitor MGTI, and if we can get a perk up of Bitcoin as well, I'll see how it opens. And again, a 275 entry targeting $3, and Toys R Us files for Chapter 11. Wow. And 265 would be the mental stop. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.